I believe you're up
Nope.
first, buddy.
Alrighty. Time for the Humongous League, the league that we've been waiting for.
And shockingly, they lead off a big city stadium team.
I don't think Loba is going to be here, by the way, but I'll message him again.
Yeah, oh well. His loss, our gain. We continue on our way.
Just confirming it. Alrighty. Ready. HO time. Let's look at these standings. I'm a bit excited for this one because obviously this is our league.
Yeah, CRK, let's talk about your team. What has gone right? What has gone wrong?
So, what has gone right? Well, first off, this trade isn't updated on my sheet. So, please.
Oh, yeah, you don't have Billie Jean.
Yeah, I don't have Francis. I don't have Billie Jean. I don't have nothing that I got. So, yeah, but on to the team itself. So, I traded, once again, this isn't updated. It doesn't even say in here. Stat keepers, mods, god dang it. Anyways, so, team. Got my bombers back. What do you guys think about this team that I drafted here?
Oh, you're CRK. You're the reigning champion. I don't have much to say. You're better than I am.
I guess.
I think we're definitely seeing patterns of the players that you like. That's fun to see them return.
Well,
It's
Heidi
not
or whatever.
updated on the sheet, but you have Alex Gonzalez, right? Heidi, of course, Markey, Billie Jean,
again.
Francis. Was it Francis?
Yeah.
Who did you trade Lindsay for?
It was Lindsay. I got Francis, Aegon,
Okay, it was Francis.
Billie Jean, and Horace in that deal. Although once again, it's not updated.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so a lot of returning faces. Very CRK team.
I think outside of that, it's actually literally outside of Veronica and technically Horace and Lance. This is technically, those are like the only players who I technically have never played with before, by the way, in the online league.
Oh yeah, you had Sally before and Ingrid, I believe. Yep.
Well, no, I never had Ingrid before, but well, it's technically a half had though, as I had all those guys in season in the RBBO though. Like I've had Lance in the RBBO for a few seasons now. So that really isn't, so it's like it's technically a new player for me, but not really. It's a new player for me in the online league, although not like all around.
Yeah.
Cuz who is great, by the way? Lance is great. Lance is just incredible. So, as to my team, so as for the season, 5-2 right now. Got some solid wins, but also 2 close losses. I think I don't really have any regrets for at least this initial draft here, honestly.
Well, the second half of the season, you're going without a typical first round pick. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, it's a bit weird because, like, Francis isn't really a first rounder, but at the same time, I also get huge upgrades to my back end. So
yeah, it's going to be really tough to beat the infield that you built.
Yeah. Anyways, what do you guys think? What do you guys want to like grade my team?
I think it's got to be an A.
A plus.
A plus.
Wow. A
I've been
plus. Okay.
I've been
I'll just say A.
liking.
I'm not going to
Fair
do the
enough.
plus or minus.
Fair enough.
He doesn't believe in the pluses or the minuses.
Although
You got a
unfortunately,
lot of B
Lindsay's
minuses
been
in grade school.
so kind of. At least the
Hey, that's
ERA
better than
is
an F.
yeah. The ERA is good though. That's something I'll point out with my team.
But you just traded your pitcher.
Yeah. Well, I traded my pitcher for another pitcher and boosted Markey kinda in a way, so it's like so it evens out.
You've always been a very good pitcher.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like I don't really need elite pitching that much, although it is obviously helpful.
So it does say that your stream is paused, just so you know.
Why does it say that? Maybe it's because I'm
Ah,
off of the window right now. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go
that could be
do
it.
some real quick. Just getting some food real quick before we can talk about more of the best league.
The best league? Are you sure? Sure, that's the best league.
Well, it's either that or the junior league.
What?
Actually,
I want to go to the little league.
actually the junior league is good. Actually, think about it. So I don't know. The junior league this season is kind of a classic, so I'm not even sure.
Money, baby.
The soundboard.
Who did that? I didn't know we had that sound.
I think it's Ben or someone. And he has and since he has Nitro, he can use some of the stuff from the RBBL because those are RBBL soundboards.
We should add that on here. That's a good one. Probably a lot of Vinny lines we could add on here. All right, but we should probably keep it moving so we don't
Keep
stay
her
up.
moving.
KC.
Look at those headphones.
Yeah.
Very cool. Team Spirit.
One of my favorite graphs. Honestly, this graph is great.
The graphics, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he did an amazing job with these, but
Team siblings right here. That's
yeah.
fun.
As for the team itself, they're doing okay. It's kind of a bad season by KC's standards, but 2 and 3 and 4
They're still
isn't.
in the mix.
Yeah,
Mhm.
easily.
Well, KC picked Super Colossal Dome, hoping for solid defense and not a lot of errors, and unfortunately, the errors still coming.
KC versus errors has to be a top 5 server beef at this point.
Oh yeah, so that's a rough start, but maybe the luck's gonna turn around. You'd have to think
Maybe.
it will.
Yeah, especially with
Whatever.
KC, because we know that he can play.
Yeah.
Yeah, gonna be interesting seeing
Yeah,
this
there's still
stretch a road or stretch of teams here, because the problem though is that none of these teams are easy though, because his 3 wins are against the worst teams in the division, like 3 bottom teams, but I do believe that they can get at least at least go 500 though.
Oh, no doubt. That's a minimum. I still have high hopes for the team. Just hopefully not against me. I'm a few weeks away.
You want their max record to be 10 and 4.
Just yes. If their luck turns around, great. Just save those errors for my game.
Yeah. What do you think about What do you think about mine and KC's trades, by the way?
Tell me the trade again.
They traded like this might be taking too long, but they traded
Right.
like they traded
Did you
they
two
did
trade with each other?
Raul no, but they did Raul,
Okay.
Fred, Whitney, Libby and Whitney for Ahmed, Sarah, Amir, and Karen, which I think this is out
Yeah.
of date by the way, because I think it should now be Vicky because they traded
Oh,
with
that's right. They
Laura.
traded with Dr. Pecker. So
Yeah, but then they later
I thought
traded
it was
with
a solid
Laura.
trade.
So this is
Hmm.
actually now slightly out of date, actually. Oh well.
Oh yeah, they should have Vicky.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's
So
still a solid team. I still think it's an A.
yeah, I think so. It's probably the weakest KC draft, but it's still a solid team though. Yeah. I think A as well. Wanna go over to Whiff Spree?
Yep, let's do it.
Ready. The reigning JO champion actually, although not really reigning because now we're in the Humongous League where they didn't win anything, at least as of now. They haven't won any rings as of now. But obviously the big part is as of now, because right now they're 5-2.
Mhm.
A bit of a rough patch, but they've soon made up for it.
Yeah.
By the way, these teams I'll probably go slightly more in depth on, even though we've already been doing this for a few hours. Because these are the teams, by the way, that I know, because this is obviously my league, if that makes sense.
Your division. Yes.
Yeah, and especially my
Yeah, mine too.
division.
And Dr. Pecker. I think that's why we're up as late as we are, because West Coast generally.
Yeah.
I know you're not West Coast, but
I mean, it isn't
we
even
tried
that.
to make the divisions vaguely geographic.
And in doing so, they basically made it so that the divisions are literally just last season's divisions when it comes to the HO coaches, except me and HCI are flipped.
Right. Yeah, pretty much. It's very
Yeah,
similar.
yeah.
I
Which
do
I'm
like
great.
that though, because you can start building rivalries when you have the same opponent season after season.
Yeah, dude. I didn't mention it by the way, but I'm so glad that me, you, Pecker, and Matitude are all now in the same division. I can't wait for those games. Talking about my team
I
this
can't wait
season.
to lose so many more games than normal.
All right. Well, we should talk about the team that we're looking at here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry about that little
Run.
tangent there, but yeah, but
Been
so
scoring a lot.
solid team, good offense, meh defense, reigning
That's
Joe
fair.
champion, solid player, 5-2, can definitely win a lot more. I think this is solid like B plus or A minus team.
Yeah. Yep. Another A for me.
Ready. Seems like we're on the same picture. Sorry if it's getting a bit late for you, by the way, Pecker.
Oh, you're good right now.
Okay.
I'm working on a small project, so it's all good.
Yeah. Cause I know that it's getting late for you, whereas like I, for example, can talk for hours here. Yeah, so solid team. Let me look at the stats actually, because I don't think I've moved the cursor for them. So for anyone looking back on this stream, look at them. So as for the stats, these two, Xena's been kind of batting mediocrely, honestly. She does have 10
Mm.
walks though, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
crazy.
Wow.
But out of this 14 at bat, she honestly hasn't even been doing anything. It's mainly been Jane and these guys, like these three right here, that have been doing great. You have 4 home runs from Jane, 11 RBIs, pretty good. And the defense, 3.51 isn't great, but it's solid. But it's a solid record.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stick with the B plus to A minus rank and gonna move on to Luwaz, another champion, season 5's champion actually, 6-1 right now. I don't know what
They're
else to
scary.
say. What'd you say?
Yeah, they're scary.
Yeah.
Scary good.
Yeah, they beat me earlier, unfortunately. Yeah, but I mean, Waz is a known, proven, amazing player, and this team is no different. Starting out 6-1, with their only loss being to an also top team, Matitude's Pirates.
Yep.
Which are also notable because they're also the only. They were also the last team to be undefeated. Although that'll come out later. As for now, betting 490, pretty good. Pretty good. I'm surprised, by the way, that Star only has 4 runs scored with getting 13 at bat, getting 13 hits, by the way.
Hmm.
That's a bit
That is
low.
interesting. That's surprising. Yeah.
Yeah, that is honestly, a bit of a low conversion rates for a type of player like her.
Yeah, true. That is interesting. Huh. It looks like they have the best to drive them in, and obviously they're winning, so
Yeah, but I mean,
I
hey,
just wouldn't think about Star too much.
it's one of those cases where it's like yeah, they aren't doing that well with them, but I mean, like, they're winning, so I mean, something's working.
Yeah, I think it's mostly the defense.
Yeah, definitely the defense that's been doing a lot of
Look
the
at
work.
look at the scores on the left side.
Yeah,
The right side is their opponent's scores, so yeah, they're not allowing a lot of runs.
yes, I had that one Matitude game, and against Swift they've been pretty much locked down on defense, which makes sense looking at it.
Yeah,
Although they do,
looks like another A to me.
yeah, another A minus, or honestly, yeah, just straight up A. Great team. Next up, well, it's your turn, big dog.
Oh yeah, that's my team.
Yep.
Colors are crazy, which fits the name. I built a Dirt Yards team, and I thought everyone else was going to pick Dirt Yards, so I picked Big City Stadium to be different. It turns out everyone else picked Big City Stadium, and I should have picked Dirt Yards. But they're similar enough fields, so I'm not too upset about it. It's just funny. Um, we've had a okay start. Uh, Most of our games are really close, tightly contested. We can score a lot of runs, but we tend to give up a lot of runs. So if you're looking for exciting games, just watch our games.
It's been like a known thing for you to just have a lot of like really excited. Outside, I think your most recent game, which I think, who was it against? Pecker, who is also here.
Yeah, that one kind of got out of hand.
What a
but
game that was. That was a 10
Yeah,
out of 10 game. My team is really good.
Yeah, yeah, but outside of that game, you've had like a bunch of like really close, like low or high scoring games, mainly high scoring.
yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with the batting order and the characters. It's my third straight season leading off with Don and Earl. I've had Rose for a couple seasons.
Yeah, it's been like a running
Yeah,
joke. What would you say?
I draft the same players quite often.
Yeah, it's like a running joke at this point. how it's just like Earl and the girls once again.
That's right. That's my nickname.
The take two. That's pretty much what this is. That's what this team is, basically.
This is take two. Take one, I ended up drafting Reese in the 9th round, so it ruined the Earl and the girls theme. I like Reese, but now I've successfully done it.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, yeah. And as for the season as well, I think, although unfortunately, while you did succeed in the meme, I do unfortunately think that the team itself also isn't doing as good as Take One though.
No, Take One was magic. This one remains to be seen. I
This
still
one,
have decent hopes, but I need a couple big wins here.
yeah, because you have like me, Loba, etc. coming up.
Yep. And then Lil Was waiting right at the end.
Yeah, that one's gonna be a huge one. Because well, it's gonna be both probably a game that might be worth something in the playoffs, especially if Luaz loses a bit, and it will also be a rivalry one, so it might be a double, and so it might actually be a triple because it'll be against two solid teams. It'll be a rivalry game, and it'll probably have something to do with the playoffs. You get what I mean there?
Oh yeah. Well, we'll see. It's a bit too far away now, but yeah, hopefully I get there in playoff contention.
Fair enough. It'll
So what do you team?
like I think right now like a B plus.
All right. Yeah. B is fair.
Yeah. As for the stats, doing pretty well. Maria especially doing well. That's really good. Too bad
Yeah, I'm
Hillary
doing a
isn't
good job of
doing so
getting
well.
traffic on the bases for Maria,
Yeah, and also the
forcing
pitching.
people to pitch to her.
Also, the pitching has also been pretty decent as well.
I have a lot of options.
Yeah. Well, I just hope you don't choose right when we play.
Yep.
Although, I don't really
coming
care.
soon.
This season, I'm obviously trying, but at the same time, I'm also just wanting to play it more for fun. That makes sense.
No. Yep. You are the defending champ.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's enough for your team, though. Unless you want to talk more about it.
No, we're good. Keep it moving.
Uno, the golden boy of this league, I guess.
Yes. Yes, so it seems. They're doing well. Very well.
They're the only team who has beaten the undefeated Matitudes Pirates, by the way.
Yeah. They were fortunate to have that game at home, but yep, that's a huge win.
Yeah, I don't get what Viz is saying, though, when he says that this is an unbeatable team. Because, like, I remember when him and
I
Matt
think
were
they're a bit
playing.
hung up on the grounder ball and not being a fan of that play style.
Yeah,
I definitely don't think it's unbeatable.
especially me, because, for example, with my team, for example, I know that I can beat Uno, especially now with how my infield looks. Like, it's not like
Uh-huh.
this. I don't think it's what Visery is saying in this, in it being like this juggernaut of an unbeatable team. Like, it's definitely beatable. You
Yeah, I
get what I
agree.
mean?
It's very good though. It's probably have to give it an A.
Yeah, definitely. Especially with things like Pete and Dirt at Dirt. No, not Pete and Dirt. Well, I guess yes, Pete and Dirt, but it's Pete and Kathy at Dirt is also scary. I know for a fact that if Lobo was here, he'd probably be gushing over that.
Yeah, that's fun.
Although I think he
Brett's another
actually,
great pickup.
although sorry to cut you off, but although I do think that Loba did have some similar to that in season 5. Oh, that's in the
I think
past
so.
though. That's not this team.
Yeah, it might have been Pete and Maynard, but yeah.
I think so. And also had like Adam and like a few other guys. Sorry, by the way, if it sounds like my speech is disjointed. It's because I'm eating something right now.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice.
Okay, good.
But this is a Dirt Yards team that actually just chose Dirt Yards and didn't overthink it.
Oh yeah, that's another thing with your team.
But I will say that one of the main reasons I didn't pick dirt yards, aside from thinking everyone else would pick it, was -1 speed. That does frustrate me. I don't like losing speed, so
Yeah,
you don't have to go back to my team. I think Uno's got an A squad.
I agree. Ready? Can't wait to fly. Probably the most inconsistent team in the league.
Can't
Yeah.
wait to fly.
I think didn't like both of you guys play this team, or did only Montagna play it earlier?
Yeah, Pecker hasn't yet.
He'll beat me.
Maybe.
I swear, everybody.
Come on, man, you're 4-3. Don't be too hard on yourself.
I guess I am 4-3, but it's not looking up. Nothing's going correct. Anyways, to go back to this guy's team.
Yeah, your team will be
Yeah.
later. Your team will be
This
later
is a
to fly.
tricky one to rate. It's a lot of interesting players.
Yeah, this team, I think, is the perfect definition of this team. Is literally this team has really high highs, but also really low lows.
Oh, okay.
Ready? It's Alrighty, OBS is back up. I'm sorry, by the way, for if anyone's going back through this stream, the VOD, if it just cuts out sometimes, it's probably because of just a random stream error. It's really annoying. Yeah, but this team, I don't know about a solid infield though, because like Luann is probably at pitcher, Melissa's at first. I wouldn't call that a good infield, in my opinion. Well,
Trying to remember, but I believe they had Sammy in the infield as well. I could be
that definitely
misremembering.
helps. Although I feel like with Maya and Tony, you kind of have to put Sammy in the outfield, though. Because the team just doesn't have enough
Yeah,
outfielders, really.
yeah, because Maynard's got the speed and the arm, but no coordination. Then Reese, no arm. It's great if he catches it. Otherwise, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
And then Luann, where does she go when she's not pitching is another problem.
Yeah, once Luann gets gas, this team this defense becomes awful, in my opinion, or at least bad. But the offense definitely makes up for it, though.
Yeah.
Once again, this is easily
Yeah,
the
pretty
team
much.
with. Oh, what did you say?
Go ahead. I just said it's a pretty interesting team, but go ahead.
This is probably one of the weirdest teams to look at, to be honest. Once again, this team has really high highs and really low lows. They're the only team to have currently beaten the HCI, in which HCI went undefeated last season and are like 6-1 right now. But they've also beat KC, which is also another great win. But at the same time, almost every other loss to you, Uno, Whiff, and now Luwas have been blowouts.
Yeah, but I'll say when they played me, it was a close game for most of the game. It was just one runaway inning. Which I guess that can happen once Luann gets tired and your defense gets screwed up.
Yeah, I also think that's also what happened against Luwas, because I think I was actually watching that recently. Although I kind of did forget what happened. Oh well. Yeah. And unfortunately, they do kind of have an 8.3 ERA. So, yeah. Apparently I play this team to end the season. Interesting. I think this team gets a B- from me. You agree?
I'll give them a B, sure. They
Ready?
definitely got some high highs, as you said.
Yeah, like this streak of wins right here, these two are really good. Next up is a Disky.
Disky,
Disker.
my boy.
The Disc.
Randy Johnson, how's he doing with Randy? 2.98 ERA. Probably doesn't cut it with Randy, eh?
It's fine.
It's,
At dirt, that's honestly not a bad ERA.
yeah,
At,
that's good.
this team is defensive as heck, and it has a lot of close wins or close losses, but unfortunately the offense has been awful.
You can see the ball bonk of shame above Jordan Thorner.
Oh yeah. This team also has like a modified page with that to include that.
Yes, yeah. Another second round Stuart Sullivan.
I mean, at least this time it's with Leah, which I think is better than someone like Julie or whatnot. Anyways, yeah. Although unfortunately he is batting like 0.26 though with him, which is not good.
Yeah, a lot of people are figuring out how to pitch to them. So
I personally think
also,
that
I think it's a little bit of luck as well. I mean, that's part of the game.
yeah, I personally am under the belief that they were overrated a bit this season.
Yeah, I agree.
Like third round, yeah, I can see it, but second round, nah, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Even with what Viz has been saying about their run conversion, yeah.
On the other hand, though, I think Randy Johnson probably was a little underrated. So a third round pickup, especially at dirt yards, it's working.
Yeah. He's just a wall against the grounder hitters.
Exactly. The defense is a huge part of that.
Yeah. And in fairness, he has his big and in fairness, his one and honestly pretty big win was against Uno.
Yeah, I believe that was a scoreless game into extra innings, right?
I don't think so. I think he scored in like the second and Uno just couldn't score off of him. That was which is definitely Disky's claim to fame win because that was a pretty huge win.
That put them on the map, but they're still 1-6.
True.
But they've been hanging in there.
Yeah, it's out of like 2 games they've been close. It's out of my game and Lil Waz's game. They've been close.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Very close.
They just barely lost to Whiff Spree. So yeah. They held Whiff Spree's mega offense down to 2. Like this team is honestly like a borderline sleeper team. If they can get and they have the offense, like they have Leah and Stewart, so like if they can get something to work, this is honestly a team that I feel like can be a borderline sleeper.
Yeah, I'm just glad I already got my game with them over.
Me too. Although my game with them honestly wasn't even that close though. 6-0. 6-0.
Yeah, but I wouldn't necessarily count out the playoffs, but it's gonna take some miracles to be honest. Because 1-6 is hard to dig out of that hole.
Yeah, and the problem and ironically the problem with their 1 win being against Uno is that hold on. Reconnection successful. Hold on. And the only reason why I don't want to stop OBS is because we've already been streaming for so long and I don't want to break it into multiple sections. But like, dude, why does it keep disconnecting midstream?
Couldn't tell you.
Nah. Hopefully we can get
So,
these guys.
Real quick, what were you saying that was ironic?
No, I was saying because ironically, unfortunately for Disky, since their 1 win is against the top level team, they unfortunately also have the problem, because the problem is that since they're losing to top level the problem with winning against a bunch of top level teams but losing against a bunch of middle to low level teams is that, well, it doesn't really do you much good unless you make the playoffs, if that makes sense.
Right.
Because
Those are the teams that are in your way.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that's kind of the problem with Uno being his one win, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
But
Hey.
your rating is,
What do you think
I don't
your
know.
rating
I
is?
might say C plus. I think it's a little underwhelming for dirt yards, but Randy Johnston's kind of carrying things. So,
Yeah.
yeah, C plus.
Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, I think that's fair enough. On to a Matitudes team. I love this graphic, by the way. This graphic's awesome.
That is fun.
And also
Pirates.
the Umberto and Ernie stuff is also incredible. Alrighty. Since do you guys want to like take over for this? Because I need to heat up some in the microwave.
Okay.
Alrighty, thank you.
Marcellus Mark McGuire 6-1. What's the hate about 6-1 in the HL? What's Marcellus? Marcellus got 5 dingers. Now he's walking Marcellus Marks.
It's hard when he gets a bunch of runners on base. You can't really do anything.
Yeah, and I'm pretty
He
sure
beat
like
me 2-0. I thought you were going to heat stuff up.
well, I can still talk a bit, although I'm not really at my computer right now, so I can't really change what the screen shows. I can't like move it up and down. I can't
See,
move the
Marcellus
cursor.
Burks did get a triple against me. I did pitch to him. He got a triple.
Tough, yeah.
Yeah,
Mark McGuire, no home runs, 381 average. Mark's not having a great year.
Yeah. I think I remember like one like insane game where I'm pretty sure like his game against Lil Laws, for example, Marcellus went like 4 for 4 with 2 homers or something. By the way.
Yeah, he had a crazy stat line on one of those. I think you're right. I think it was the Lilwaz game.
Well, I'm pretty sure it is because I remember like Visery making a post about it. Yeah, so yeah, he's been doing great. He just recently came off of being undefeated with a loss to Uno, which once again was just unfortunate schedule making. Like
Yeah, I don't think anyone who was paying attention was surprised by that loss. It's just not a great field for this team.
Yeah.
And obviously, credit to Uno for being a great coach as well.
Yeah. And
so yeah,
and having a good team to counter to plunder ye pirates, and it was a close game as well.
It was. In fact, I believe Matitude was winning for a majority of the game.
Yeah, I think wasn't it like 3-0 or something for a while?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a late rally by Uno.
Yeah. Yeah. As for these stat lines, doing great. Although hitting almost 400 without hitting a homer with Mark is surprising, though. Especially with only 2 walks, that's interesting. Although it's funny because one of those 2 walks did win him a game.
Yeah.
Who walked in the road? Was it you, Montagna, who walked in the
Yeah,
road? Andy Roode did that.
Yeah.
Andy Roode did that on the beach. On the beach, he walked in a run.
That's the worst way to lose.
Yeah, I remember watching that one Montagna. It was like late at night, and it was like Matt was like had like the bases loaded with like no outs or something with Mark up.
That was 1 out. It was 1 out.
Or 1 out. I think he swung at ball 4 like twice in a row, but then the ball 4 came and he won it.
Yeah, he did swing at a ball 4. But I also gave him the first pitch because I forgot what I threw last and I was panicking, so I just threw something out of the zone. Yeah. It ended up costing me.
Yeah, it's just so brutal to have like bases loaded, then you see Mark McGuire up with the winning runner up
Yeah.
in a tie game in the 6th against the home team. That was like worst case scenario because you have to pitch to him. If you walk him, then you lose.
Yeah. Yeah, it was tough. But hopefully I get another shot in the playoffs.
Yeah, hopefully. And I do believe that you I wouldn't be surprised if both of you guys do make it to the playoffs. I think
Well,
this team
Attitude's basically a lock at this point.
yeah, unless something crazy happens, yeah.
Umberto is going to the playoffs. Woo!
Yeah, speaking of,
Look at pitching stats.
I didn't mention it before, by the way, but I love his meme with Umberto and Ernie. Dude, I love
From
Matt.
Sesame Street. Yep.
I love Matt, man. He's easily one of the best humongous leaguers, honestly. Like, dude, he's just so awesome. He's just such a cool guy too.
If you're up late, you can catch one of his games on stream. They're pretty fun.
Yeah, he's just I've talked with him multiple times. He's such a great guy, honestly. He's such a great guy, man.
So what do you rank this team?
Well, on to what I was saying with Matt. I also love how he just jokes around. He doesn't really take the game too seriously. That's another thing I adore with Matt. But onto his team, I think I'm gonna give this team like obviously an A- or an A. Great team.
Yeah.
I remember like looking at like HCI's reviews before the league started, and I thought like, man, I think that's an underration for Matt's team. I think you underrated him.
Underration. I like that word.
I'm not
I
even
agree.
sure
I
if
think
that's a real word. I may have just made up a word.
I believe you did.
Yeah.
I agree with you though. It's a solid team.
Yeah. So yeah, A. I think it's an A.
I feel like we've given an A to almost every team, but yeah.
Yeah.
Every team's. I mean, you guys gave Disky a B- and he's 6-1. Or
Yeah.
1 and
I
6.
gave him a C. Okay.
I think I gave like someone like a B, like can't wait to fly.
I got a B. I gave myself a B.
Yeah.
Can't wait to fly. Yeah, it was B. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of A's though.
Yeah, which I guess
everyone knows what they're doing with the draft. Yeah.
Which I guess makes sense because we still have like the 2 bottom teams of the division, in my opinion, to go. These 2.
The newcomers. Yep.
Yeah. Next up, we got you want to take it away, Pecker, since this is your
Oh,
roster?
no. I don't want to talk about my dog water team. They're just all terrible. F draft, F trades, F everything. Nobody can catch the ball. Not a single player on this team can catch the ball. Taco over there? No, not a catch in his life. Saw watching Tuya play catcher, first base for an entire game. Didn't drop the ball once. Plays second base for me. And he drops everything that comes to him. So that's what I feel like about my team. They just drop the ball.
The bonk of shame on your first draft pick.
Raul over there, can't catch the ball. Gave up 3 runs by not catching the ball.
It looks good on paper, though, and also you're 4-3, so
I am 4-3.
You are actually doing pretty well.
Also had issues with catching the ball. It's a recurring theme.
I would have expected the bonk to go to Fred.
No, Fred hasn't really bonked much. Raul, on the other hand, Raul's been pretty dog walking. He spiked a ball the first game we traded for him, and then he got one off his face, and then like 2 plays later, he spiked one that had to have gone in the air like 400 feet. Like he sent it above the screen. I was like, whoa, where did it go? And then somebody got a home run off it.
Wow.
So yeah, and you guys got some talk about our team, because my team is terrible. We won week 6 because Uno fell apart for 1 inning. It was just a debacle in 1 inning.
Oh yeah. That was a great comeback.
Yeah, I remember watching that one. I also
I thought I was
watched
going to
it.
have one of those against Montagna, but then the world came back down to earth.
Yeah. You made it interesting for a bit there. And then it was just another bad inning.
And now I got to play
It happens. Oof.
Fun.
Yikes.
A couple weeks in a row there.
You also have to play me soon as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun the murder weeks.
Disky is 3 away.
Disky
Actually, 2 away.
Disky is 3 batters away.
Gotta
like
beat
his
me.
Name.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So, okay. A lot of people picked Big City Stadium and then regretted it because everyone else picked it.
Absolutely.
What field would you have rather picked?
I would have picked Parks Department Field number 2. I would have picked Playground Commons. I would have picked anywhere, but I would not have picked Sandy Flats.
I'm surprised, by the way,
really?
that. Oops, sorry.
I thought Sandy would have been good for your team because you had a lot of good arms. You had enough bats to hit it at.
Boring.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
The game is gotta be fun.
By the way, I'm surprised, by the way, at how few Playground Commons teams there are, by the way, with how similar it is to Big City.
I was gonna go to Playground Commons.
The short fence is annoying. And then the tall fence is also annoying.
I thought we should have been allowed to change after they saw how many there were.
Oh, 100%. I thought we were allowed to. I thought they would reveal the fields and we had a few days to make a change before the season started. I could have sworn that's what we did last season, but I guess I misremembered.
I think so, unless I'm misremembering.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't see what the harm would have been personally, but it's fine. Big City Stadium's fun. It's a field for everyone.
It's like the crap I don't know where to play field.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Still a team in playoff contention.
Easily.
Probably give them a B though.
You know what?
Because of the bonk. B for bonk. B for bonk. That's what we'll give them.
B for the bonk. All the bonks.
It's funny, by the way, how much trash you're talking about your team when you're 4-3.
You know, we've won some games, but they haven't really been wins. The other teams have lost some games.
Right.
I see what you mean. Yep.
So you're saying that like you won, but because the other team fell apart and
the crap out of me.
Yeah. Why is my ping going all over the place? I don't know. Anyways. So yeah, as for the stats, I mean, yeah. Just I guess a B for the bonks.
B for the bonks, baby. B for the bonks. Esmeralda was not allowed to be taken off my team. B for the bonks.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, because you have to have 5 of your players or whatever. Blah 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 blah.
Oh,
it's still a rule.
You did too many trades.
I did 1 trade for 4 players.
Oh,
I had the Akbids. I had the mirror.
Yeah,
but
I don't know how I like that trade for you, by the way.
I like it. My team plays better.
I think it was about as even as I could imagine.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely way better than the initial trade that he sent you, though.
If Libby ever gets a hit, then I'll be happy.
Yeah. That's another one that I want to point out, by the way. Like another storyline that Libby still has to get a hit throughout the entire season.
Okay, well, she kind of had a hit, but she got thrown out going to second, and the game doesn't count those.
Yeah, both. Yeah, for both you and KC, she just hasn't had a hit.
I mean, I did keep the meme alive against.
What?
I did keep the meme alive for the no outs against Montagna.
Yeah.
Libby did have a hit. I just took off the second base and got ragged out.
I think you want to talk more about your team, but you want to move ahead.
Oh, we can move on from my team.
Okay.
My dog water team over here.
Route 66.
Route 66 is new, right? 1-6. Ouch. Not having a good season.
Well, they're a new HLer, but they were here. They've actually been here a couple of seasons. They joined in season 5 as a substitute, but then they made the playoffs in the Super Duper League, and then they made it up. They haven't had a good season though, unfortunately. They have a win, but it's against Kra, who is at the bottom of the league, unfortunately.
Everyone's getting their kicks on Route 66.
Yeah. And in fairness to Root, they actually haven't even had really any bad losses as well. The defense.
Well, I see a 1-10 there, but
yeah, but if
that's the only one.
Let's just scrub this. Let's just pretend like this Uno loss doesn't exist. Let's look at everything else.
Yeah, close games, sure.
Yeah, I mean, like, unfortunately,
couple shutouts though.
Yeah, the main problem though is Chico pop-ups is not doing that well. That's
Chico
the main one.
Yep, I remember Chico pop-ups.
Yeah. Chico honestly is like a borderline. There's like a list of cursed players like Mike Piazza and whatnot. Chico is like straight up on the
100%.
list, or we're a borderline cursed player.
I believe he's cursed. Oh yeah.
I know it feels like
I don't think he's done anything.
Well, I think he won the championship with Loba in like season 1, but like aside of that, like I think he's honestly done pretty badly.
That's ancient history though.
Or he won it with like someone. I forgot what season it. No, because in season 1 they didn't have generics. I think Globa.
Yeah, it's got to be at least season 2.
No, because Hunt Stunt won season 2. Then I don't think he's really won any championships. Honestly, he's been. I need to like take like a look back on the team.
Yeah, we got to do a fact check on that one, but as of late, he's felt cursed.
Yeah.
From what I've seen,
because I think I actually have most of these sheets up to date right now. Let me see, season 6.
And let's not get too sidetracked, though.
No, it's fine.
You're right. We're like 4 hours into this.
Yeah, why not? HL. Wait, where's the HL stats? Let me look at who is. Which one of you poor souls had Chico?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, we're the team viewer. Hey, Chico. Hines had Chico and made it to like the first round, so decent.
Yeah, but then they got swept out of the first round, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So that's a cursed den.
Yeah, season 5. Why did they? Never mind. Chico, where's Chico? Elman went like 7-7 with Chico in season 5.
That's not terrible.
Yeah, it's worse than what Hines did, but it's still not great. And then Chico then went Chico also went 7-7 with Evan SW in season 3. Season 3 stats. Bit of a sidetrack here, but I just want to look at this. Then he went like, let me see. Okay, Frank, Ish, Barry, on, A, Tanya, Pete, Sammy, Christina, Farrell, Amanda, Randy, first rounders. There's Chico. I think Scatty had Chico, if I'm not yeah, and Scatty went like, I think he did like mediocrely. Yeah, he went like 5-6 with Chico. He went like 5-6 with Chico, and in season 2, has Hines' game season been the only time so far that Chico has made it to the playoffs?
Seems like it.
Cause I'm looking at it, and god dang, seems like he's kind of been terrible so far. Oh no, Loba had him in season 2, and he went 7-4, and he made it to the semifinals before getting eliminated by Hunt Stunt.
Okay.
So yeah,
that's solid, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah, outside of that though, Chico's done kind of garbagely. Aside from that, I think I'd give this team like a D+ or a C-.
Yeah, it's hard to go above that with the 1-6 record.
Yeah, the defense is decent though. I can see them.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Kra, unfortunately, the AHL, as I said, the AHL has not been kind to poor Kra.
Yeah, so they're playing pretty good defense, and they're not allowing a ton of runs, but they're just not scoring.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Their first 5 games, they scored 2 runs. And even now, they've only scored 5 halfway through the season.
Yeah. They literally almost doubled their run output with putting up 2 runs against me throughout the season. Which I remember.
Yeah, I believe that was a 2-run home run, wasn't it?
Yeah, by Wally. I was actually losing that game until I had a big inning.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, that was until my team decided to play. Until I decided to play.
All right, boys.
Yeah,
oh, sorry, I gotta step out. I will see you guys later.
Ready? Goodbye, Pecker.
Good night.
Good one, boys.
Good night. Sorry it took long, but yeah. But outside of that, I think since Pecker is here, I think we should speed run these. Honestly, or go through these a lot faster than what we did.
So what's your rating for this team?
I hate to say it, but
probably got a
D- or F. Unfortunately,
yeah,
probably D-.
Yeah, I'll say D. I mean, because at least they're playing pretty decent defense.
Yeah.
So
yeah, if they were getting blown out, then it would be an F. I don't think we've given out an F tier, by the way.
They haven't suffered any gigantic losses yet.
Yeah, because outside of my game, they haven't really given up that many runs. Even then, there's only a 5-run loss.
Yeah, so they're in it. They're competitive. But yeah. Okay, let's go to the other division.
The other side, HCI.
HC3 is what I've been told. But nobody knows.
I think it's just up to what they want other people to think of it as.
maybe.
HCI.
Undefeated last season, 6-1 so far.
Yeah, with their only loss being week 4 to 2-Fly. Yeah, but I mean, outside of that, I mean, just rolling, man. Great wins. Although the team isn't the most amazing this season, but but we all know that they're a top tier coach, though.
Yeah, looks like they're keeping Barry Bonds for the long haul.
Yeah, that was like a bit.
I don't think they're a big fan of that. But...
Yeah, that was like a bit where they're just stuck with Bonds. Can't do anything about them.
Yeah. Well, they're pretty much as advertised. It's Ekman Acres. It's hard to score.
They've got Boost and Gimme over there, which helps.
Yep, that's good. They've got Clanky now,
which I think was a huge upgrade. I think Clanky.
Who did they trade?
It was like Pamela and Pamela and Tracy for Clanky and Nan. I personally think that was a highway robbery, in my opinion. Because I'm sorry, but like I feel like Nan and Tracy are decently similar value. Well, I think Nan's a bit better than Tracy, but I can see why you would pick Tracy over Nan. But on the other hand, I think that Clanky for Pamela is just like Clanky is just a lot better than Pamela in my opinion.
Yeah, probably that. The arm strength, the stamina, you can have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous how Clanky you can just cheese the bases so much with him. It's kind of ridiculous.
You really can. If Clanky gets on against me, I just let him have second, let him have third. It's not worth trying to throw him out.
Kind of ridiculous because unless you run at him with an 8 or a 9 speed, which obviously a lot of teams don't have that, or you make a mistake, which obviously HCI probably won't do. I think this season, after what HCI with what HCI can do or might be able to do with Clanky, I think this is going to be the season that gets Clanky to be pushed to be banned. Because I hate to be disrespectful, but I think that the coaches before Clanky beforehand that have had Clanky haven't used him to his full potential.
No. Last season, Dr. Pecker had Clanky, and he was doing the same thing.
Yeah,
he was just running until the other team gives up.
Yeah, but I also don't.
So yeah.
But I also don't think that he didn't like play amazingly with his team as well. It was also
no, that's fair. Yeah, so it was more easy to forget about them because they were not in the top of the standings, but they were still using Clanky to full potential, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, I think now that that HCI is someone who's a known proven coach right now is using him. I think people would now take more notice on that because I don't think that Clanky has been used to his full potential for like, not to be rude, but for like skill of coaches. You know what I mean? I personally think that Clanky has been underrated every season.
Yeah, he's a weird one.
Yeah.
But overall on the team,
probably like
it's really just don't let Cheryl beat you, and also don't underestimate Perry because he can also hit it out.
Yeah. It's slow, but that's the only problem. I think it struggles on the road, but I think at Ekman, I doubt anyone will beat it.
Yeah, it's tough. You gotta get a bit lucky, hit some gappers, and have decent speed to get around the bases. But everyone's got arms, so yeah, it's a good team for Ekman.
Yeah, and then I also think that
and the playoffs are going to go through Ekman. Looks like.
Yeah, and I also think that it's just HDI. It's just a proven coach. I think we need to. I think it's an A team. Or A.
Fair enough. I'm still not the biggest fan, but they're 6-1, so yeah.
Yeah, A-. You like that?
Sure.
Alrighty. Next team, Loba, who is kind of having an off season to what he usually does. You want to take it away?
Oh, me? Guess they're my next opponent.
Yeah.
Is this up to date? No, it's not. No, this is you traded with them. So this is how the team is not shown here.
Yeah, we went over this on my team, but yeah.
Yeah, so that's a little tricky. But so they have Kinney and Lindsay, which is scary. I think what you're looking at is before the trade. I think their defense is not as good now. Their offense is going to have a little more pop, obviously, which is what they needed. Because I think they had too much defense and not enough offense. So it was a good trade. I get to play both halves of the trade back to back, so that'll be interesting.
What?
What? Did I cut out?
No, I said. No, I just find it weird how you said you have to play both halves of the team back to back.
Yeah, both halves of the trade. You traded with each other. Both my next two opponents.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's kind of odd. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, so the big thing with this team's been struggling to hit.
Well, hopefully Lindsay will be able
But we'll
to
see.
fix
Maybe
that.
Lindsay fixes that. And then after their last game, they scored 7.
Yeah.
So could be a team trending up, definitely.
Yeah. What do you think about like the
I mean, I thought it was an A before the season started. They just haven't lived up to it.
Yeah, I think like a B plus.
Fair. Sure. Yeah.
Nathan or Bog Fungus also having an off season.
Ouch. Yeah. Yeah, that's a bummer start. Well, I think didn't they draft Jessica again and then trade her?
Yeah, it's like a running gag at this point. How he always
That is
drafts
fun.
Jessica and he always trades her.
Yeah. I never know how to rank tin can teams. They're just kind of weird.
Fair. Yeah, They've got 2 wins.
This is a lot of familiar characters for Bog Fungus, though. He's had Davey before. Shane. Raquel, yep. I don't know about Parker, maybe?
I don't think so.
But yeah.
So they also have they have a bunch of solid players, although they haven't been doing great.
Well, they are one of the top ranked teams preseason, so that means they got a tougher starting schedule.
Yeah, I think they'll do fine, although
I wouldn't if I were him, I wouldn't get too down on yourself. There's plenty of time to turn it around.
Yeah, 2-4 is plenty of time to I think there's plenty of times for them to make it up, but I also think that just decent. I think I'm gonna give this like a B.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know tin can teams. Sure.
I think it has plenty of guys to hit the wall. I think it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing. Just mash it off the wall and then yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope that it lands on the truck or something.
Unfortunately, it hasn't been doing that great at it, but hopefully they can do better. Ready? Next up, we have Orlando. What do you think about this team?
Zen and Pablo is that obviously jumps out.
Yeah.
That's scary. But look at the bottom of the order and it's So it's kind of a top heavy team, I think.
Yeah.
4-2, solid. Scoring more runs than I would have expected from a super colossal dome team.
Yeah.
Guess Frank Thomas, the pitcher, I'd assume. So yeah.
I think it's solid. I think it's good.
Yeah. Not amazing arms, but mostly good arms. You definitely could, grab some bases off of them, but I think that's not the end of the world. Obviously, people have seen who I use as catcher, so
Yeah.
give up second base. It's not the end of the world. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I have him on my schedule at all this season, but it's pretty safe to pick them for the playoffs, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree.
Sound like you're getting tired.
A bit. Yeah, but I agree. I think they're just a proven coach, and I think I'm gonna give this like an A- record. Yeah. You wanna go to Navy? You wanna give it a B.
Okay. I'll give it a B, yeah. Sure. I agree.
B plus.
Yeah, let's go to Navy Cap.
B plus.
Across the pond.
B plus?
No, just B.
Okay.
Just B. I don't believe in Pablo.
Fair enough. I do. That might just be me. Next up, we got the Mariners, Navy. What do you think?
Oh, it's another tin can team. I think, didn't they have Chico? Or am I mixing up trades here? Can you scroll down?
Yeah, they used to have Chico, actually.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, they did. Huh. Interesting. I feel like maybe they should have kept Chico for Tin Can.
Yeah, I think that was
a good trade. More defensive player. Maybe. I don't know.
You don't need the 95 power at Tin Can.
Yeah, I guess 82 is enough. Tin
Can is weird because it's like it's god tier for like those like slap hitters that can just hit it onto like the roof or whatnot of the truck.
I'm guessing Wendy's the pitcher, probably. Or maybe Chris. I don't know.
Maybe Colleen. Let's see who's been their pitcher. It's mainly been Chris.
Chris, and then I guess Wendy. Yeah. Oh, and Uma. Uma's getting some pitchers in.
There's been multiple pitchers on this roster.
All right, team effort. I like that.
Which is what you like to see.
Well, if you're the coach, you don't like to see that. You'd rather have just one pitcher that you can rely on.
Fair enough.
So yeah, that would probably hurt their ranking in my eyes, but they're still 3 and 4, so that's solid.
Yeah.
Looks like some potentially difficult games coming up.
True. Like boom, 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 boom. Can win. Probably gonna lose. Probably gonna lose. Probably gonna lose.
Hey.
Probably gonna lose.
You never know. You can never know just looking at the schedule. But it's going to be tough for sure.
That's like the probability, I'd say.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, they unfortunately kind of came off of a loss to Morgan, but I mean, the team is doing fine though. Like 2.62 ERA, 0.48 batting average. I think it's all like B minus team or B, just straight up B.
Nice.
Ready. Bok Choy, one of a bad defense, but with a great offense. You actually played them earlier and you lost.
I didn't think the defense was that bad.
Did you have?
I guess being at a small parks department too helps because the outfield doesn't really get exposed.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think about?
He was using Barry Larkin in the infield, so I guess maybe that was specific to my team, possibly just stacking the infield.
Usually, I think I played him a few times, and he usually does that. What do you think about like Larkin? What do you think about like what happened on your game against him?
Another extra innings. I just know I lost. I don't remember how. It was a close game though. Pretty sure either Gore or May hit a home run at some point. Maybe both.
Gore May.
Yes. Yeah, that is a meme that he's cooked up. I do like that. That's cute.
Yeah, I mean, and it's working.
Yeah, it's definitely stronger at home. But if you can get in the playoffs and you get some home games, that's good news.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't really need relief pitching much.
Well, and
Christina can pretty much last the whole game.
If they ever need it, then they can just put in Isabel, or they can just use like spam Jones slow ball.
I think they used Susan Gore against me for some reason. Yeah, that was weird. It was one hitter. I managed to get BD off the mound, and I think he didn't. I'm not sure he had a plan for BD not being on the mound, so I think that's what happened.
they also apparently put Nate in, or Nate in, apparently, and they actually did well. Huh.
Sure, yeah. I mean, they got the win. Yeah, they really need Christina to stay on the mound, which she has, so it's working. 4-2.
You can't really blame them for what's working. 4-2, nice offense.
I think this is, in my opinion, this is an A at home, but maybe a low B, maybe high C away.
Do you want to do like just a regular B at the end?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
We'll average it out to a B.
Here we go. The first, in my opinion, the first A+ team here.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. So about this season, we still have to wait for his game against the Orlando Stars, which should happen actually tomorrow. Speaking of, but he still has the so he still has a week 7. But I mean, just rolling, man. See this schedule?
Yeah. Do you think 14-0 is possible here?
Definitely. Well, I think he's gonna lose like against like Matt or HCI or something, but I can see it. It's not out of the possibility.
Oh, it's possible. Yep. I would think he can win those two. But yeah, that's going to be fun to watch later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we let Amanda fall to the 4th round, which is where I think she normally goes, but I think 3rd round might be justified. I know Killer Bat loves Rachel.
Yeah. He also really like
second time. Yeah.
He also like for some reason he also likes drafting a bunch of slow guys as well.
It is kind of slow. Yeah.
As Pecker would say, he is like, if you're going off of what Pecker says about slow people being fatties, he has a fatty fetish with all the slow guys.
I mean, only Terry is really slow. 5, I don't really consider slow. That's average, maybe a little below average. But
fair enough.
Especially at parks, you're not getting any speed modifiers, so yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels slow because like 1, 2, 3, 4, then boom. I don't know, without like any big speed guys, but outside of that, I mean, good team, I'll say. Plenty of hitting. There's no bats outside of maybe Amanda that are like, this guy's probably never gonna get on base, which is good.
That's true, yeah. And even Amanda can get on base. Like, it's not a terrible bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, no free outs really, but maybe some double plays possible if you're careful. Yeah, that's a for sure.
Remember what? I said at the start of this season that I had a feeling that this is gonna be Killer Bat's bounce back season, and welp, Look at how he's doing.
Looks like you're right. Yep.
Yeah.
Last season was weird. I thought their team was solid on paper, and they just didn't perform. So sometimes that happens.
I blame Joan
But
in the second.
yeah, that was the only bad pick. But
Oh, man, it's just so weird.
good on them.
What did you say?
I said good on them for turning it around and, coming right back. They had to play a gauntlet game to get back.
Yeah, although I don't know, man.
No.
Joan is just so weird though, because like her and the Z's, in my opinion, are like similar, and we're like Joan is an incredible third rounder. Joan is like, I don't want anyone to have you as your third round pick, but at the same time, Joan is an awful second rounder. Like, you get what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Yep.
She's just so weird and value like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Cause like if your second rounder is Joan, that's pretty terrible. But if she's your third rounder, then that's amazing. Like, it's just so weird how there's basically no in between, and it's the same with the Z's in the first and the second round, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. So it looks like you paused the stream again. I don't know if you're looking at stats or something.
Yeah, it's because I'm away from my computer.
Here
we go.
I'm ready to move on to the next one.
Ready. Trigatriz, the fifth to last team of tonight. Julie, Vladimir. What do you think about this team?
It's nice. I like it.
Well, unfortunately, they aren't doing that well, though.
Yeah.
This just poor Trigger, man.
It happens.
I kind of feel a bit bad for Trigger, honestly. He just had so many bad seasons, and well, this season isn't shaking up to be any better.
Yeah, that's a really unfortunate start.
Yeah. He also has he's also like, although I also respect him for it, because like he just has so many bad seasons, but at the same time he keeps coming back and keeps making it into the HL, so I respect him for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Was onto the results. So kind of their loss against HCI was the closest one, but outside of that,
that is a close game.
Yeah, like these two here came for or most of the runs against.
Yeah.
Actually, interestingly, they actually haven't even done that horrendously outside of these first two games. Just that unfortunately they just can't score enough for their terrible defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. That ERA. They're also lacking a week 7 game against Nathan or Bog, as we touched on earlier. So
okay, who's their pitcher? Are they pitching Julie or?
I think it's been Julie
with
Alexis,
Julie.
With Alexis and Dominique, and also Raphael sprinkled in.
Interesting.
Yeah. What do you think about
that's.
What'd you say?
Well, Julie's an okay pitcher. It's just unfortunate because then you lose some of the speed.
Yeah. She's like,
and also, I mean, she could also play almost anywhere on the field, but instead you have her at pitcher. So I think this team would have benefited drafting a better pitcher.
Yeah, I agree.
Or trading for one.
Yeah, I agree. She's like one of those characters where it's like you don't really want her to pitch. So, what do you think about the ranking?
Like a letter grade?
Yeah.
Boy, looking at them, I really like the players, but yeah, now that I'm looking closer, I think a pitcher would have been good. So I can't really give him a high score.
I think like a
probably
D,
C.
Like a C minus.
Dang.
C plus.
I mean,
C minus.
still got some good players. Maybe. Yeah. I'll say C.
Ready?
We will see what happens.
Yeah. Ready? Nate, who is also a week behind, along with Bach. There's a lot of this division is becoming the Meisenheimer division again.
Is that the Meisenheimer again?
Yeah.
Throwback to last season. What was the other?
The other league was called the Wheeler division. It was so funny.
Oh, that's right.
Because just Wheeler so division. Many people from my division, because I was in the Meisenheimer division last season when it was eventually renamed to that, and so many games.
Let's give it one more week. Give it one more week, and if they're still behind, I think we got to rename them.
Yeah, you got to call up DOW for that one.
Yeah. He's been putting some fun stuff into the sheets, so yeah, I'm pretty sure he would be down.
Yeah.
All right. Nate-tastic.
Anyway, with the Sauce-tastic team here, we got
Sauce-tastic.
Yeah.
Well, sauce and just food in general, I guess.
Well, no, because this team
is foods
the sauce.
Foods that you put sauces on. Like Frankie.
Yeah.
What's Keisha's thing again?
I think it's because she says something about like taters or something.
Oh, that's right. Okay. That took a lot of imagination, and it's actually not a bad team.
Yeah, it's funny because this isn't even a bad team, despite being a meme team with such a weird like.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been better if they weren't memeing because they had to reach for Wing Quan.
Yeah,
I don't think he would be in the 4th round.
Yeah, I personally think that Wing and Whitney were just overrated in general this season.
Yeah, and then
I think they were both a reach. There we go.
So how much did we lose?
Just a few seconds, hopefully. But so I mean, I think this team is solid. It's got some good wins against Orlando. This win right here is the main one. But outside of that, I think this is like a B team. B for being average. 3-3. They still have a game to play though.
Yep. They do.
Mulligan. The team that
maybe low B.
I don't know. Then you have,
just because they did have to reach a little to make the meme work, but I respect it.
Yeah, I respect it. Meming is always fun. Is always fun. Yeah. Mulligan, the team that I actually play next week. Solid defense, 4-3. Beat Navy recently.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, kind of a lot of height, actually.
Yeah. So I think this is and Mulligan comes from the junior league. What?
Not that much. Not as much as I thought at first. They used to have Clanky.
Yeah, I still think that was a
Pamela's tall.
Yeah, I personally think
Pamela
I personally think that the Clanky and Nan for Pamela and Tracy trade was bad for this team, but that's just my opinion.
Oh, and Tracy.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. Time will tell.
Yeah, but I mean, so far they're 4-3, so they're doing decent, and I think this is another B team in my opinion.
I will say, in defense of the trade, they had plenty of arms already. Pam's a better hitter and faster. Well, not better hitter, but she is faster. And she's not, I know, but she's faster though.
Maybe in the field, on the bases, no. They also.
Well, yeah, but.
What'd you say?
Yeah. If I don't know if they were using Clanky to the full potential, as maybe we were talking about earlier.
Maybe not. Yeah. Sorry for talking bad, by the way, Morgan. I just don't think that trade was worth it for you. But if you like it, then fair enough. I think this is not this. Once again, I think this is a B team. Just B, middle of the road team. Actually, B plus. I'll give it a B plus. No B. You like that?
No, I guess. There's no incredible bats, but sometimes you don't need that.
Yeah, especially with that short center field portrait steal.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll be solid.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to playing them
Their
next
winning
week.
record, negative run differential is interesting, but it's close. So a lot of close games. I think their was it the last game came down to the last out in a 6th inning rally.
Yeah. They're also on a bit of a winning streak as well, which is nice.
Well, 2 games. I think you have to have 3 to count as a winning streak.
Yeah, fair enough. Ready.
Oh,
Brett.
that's your next opponent.
Yeah, that is my next opponent. I think we might play on like Wednesday or
You got your
something.
game plan? Okay.
Yeah. They messaged me in the matchmaking channel, but I haven't said anything back. Need to go message that back.
Maybe you should. Yeah.
Ready. Next up, Brett. This team has pretty much just been like awful defense, but an alright offense.
Yeah. Wow, 49 runs allowed.
Yeah.
Oh. Fabby and Bobby. Yikes.
They actually used to have Parker before they got rid of him for a Courtney.
Okay. Courtney's, I guess, an upgrade, but boy.
But they also traded a Raquel.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Jason.
Giambi.
Oh, yeah, that's a downgrade.
Yeah, slightly. Giambi has the
no, so defensively, just strictly defensive speaking.
Yeah. Yeah, 8.17. That's no good. I'm pretty sure that actually has the second worst defense in the league. Pretty sure before Can't Wait to Fly his game, this was the worst defense in the league.
Oh, is Can't Wait to Fly is the worst?
Yeah, I think now it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 54 runs allowed for that one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, that's low.
Yeah.
Okay, well, back to here.
So they won against
It's pretty similar, honestly.
So they won against Mulligan and they won against Bowles. They've been kind of on a losing streak, unfortunately. What do you think about the team itself?
Yeah. Kind of questionable defense. I guess there's Trent there to try and fix the defense, I guess.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, but you don't need it too bad for the home field that they're at.
Yeah. And I mean, like,
the outfield, I feel like Parks Department too, outfield almost doesn't matter. It's just so small. Like, it's either it's a home run or you stack the infield. So
that's ironically, that's honestly what Killer Bat is doing pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how. I don't think I've gotten to watch much of their games. I'm not sure how they're aligning their defense.
I've seen a couple of their games. Like I once saw their game against Mulligan, or Bowles, and I also saw their game against Whiff Spree. And that Whiff Spree one was this Whiff Spree game. I feel like as of right now is basically sums up their season.
Oh, 7-12.
Yeah.
The high scoring affair. Yep.
Yeah.
What do you think, C?
Yeah, I think C. Just waiting for OBS to reconnect. Yeah, I think C. C, probably. Not too bad of a record. Awful defense, but the offense can do a bit of work. Ready.
Yeah.
Final
The
team.
offense has potential. Mm-hmm.
Ready. Final team.
The Cardinals.
Bulls. Oof. Another team that isn't too hot from a rookie. I think Bowles, I think, is like the least, or one of, if not the least, experienced coaches in the HO right now as well. Because I think they like subbed in for a coach. I think they subbed in for a coach last season, but they then made it in through the gauntlet this season. And just like Craw, the HO kind of hasn't been too kind to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've struggled a bit. This team, I think. And unfortunately, I think Bowles has also expressed his frustrations.
Oh yeah, he's still fighting through it. I mean, he's played all his games, unlike some people.
Yeah, and I mean, like, the losses haven't been like too awful, but like, yeah, like, you only lost by 4 to HCI, even if it was at Ekman.
No, I've watched a few of the games on stream. It's fun. I think it's rough having Kurt and Cindy and Linda. Like, obviously, Cindy's fast enough to get on sometimes, but that's just a lot of really bad bets.
And Jay, this is just a Jay carry team, pretty much.
Yeah, Samuel's great too.
True.
I believe he hit a homer or two already.
Yeah,
I know I saw at least one.
I think he hit one against HCI. In fact, yeah.
Has Nikki got any?
Nikki. He's hit a 0.
Nah.
Somehow
Hitting
Jay also has 0. That's surprising.
Well,
only 4 walks and 15 at bats. That's surprising.
Okay, if you scroll down a bit, you can see their batting order.
What do you mean? No, this is.
They enter the stats in order.
There's no way my guy is leading off with Cindy with Linda.
Well, that was probably a disconnect. Is what happened.
Game 7, I guess.
But go to yeah, I believe that's the batting order. So I was wondering why Nikki is batting that far down.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because Nikki's a better hitter. You got to believe in him. You just have to ignore the circles.
This is probably the main reason why they're losing.
Are not going to tell you anything.
Kurt Schilling batting 6 is probably why they're losing, honestly. No disrespect. Sorry for the disrespect.
Well, it looks like it's a little different every game, but yeah, you got 3 bets that are tough to deal with.
This is correct. This is fine.
I just think move up Nikki a bit and just try to really focus on where the pitches are because he's a good hitter.
Yeah, and also try and place Kurt Schilling last and replace him and Linda in the batting order.
Yeah. But I like the streams. They're entertaining.
Yeah.
And I believe the Cardinals are going to pull out some wins here.
Yeah. I feel bad. Once again, I feel bad for how he always says that he's going to take a fat L, at least for the last stream. Hopefully the L's will stop and he'll get the W's.
It's possible. I believe they'll get some wins.
Yeah.
Just stick with it.
Yeah, you just gotta believe, Bo. Just gotta get the scrims up, and
I mean, he had the lead, I believe, in the last game early on.
No, I don't think he did. Did he?
I think he went up 1-0. Pretty sure.
Yeah, but then unfortunately for him, HCI'd, and he scored 6 runs.
But that's also one of the top coaches.
Yeah, it was
and all the other games have been close.
Yeah, that is true.
Really close. Except for Navy Cap. Okay, 0-7. And Oba.
Yeah, but those guys are like can be playoff teams, so I wouldn't be too worried about them.
Yeah.
So that's
There was a tough one where they rallied to come back in the gauntlet game. I remember watching that one, and then I remember they posted a GIF. I think it was them, maybe someone else. They posted a GIF. It's like, what have I done?
and
a little foreshadowing.
Yeah. I think I hate to say it, but I think that Bowles just wasn't ready for the HO.
Maybe not.
I think and we've actually I think we've gone.
Some of us we have way too much time on our hands for this. So
yeah.
I mean,
I think I've gone over it before. How I feel like a lot of these, like some of the HO coaches, just weren't ready and were brought up from the gauntlets because of how little coaches signed up. If that makes sense.
There's definitely a lot of new entrants. Yep.
Yeah, and I unfortunately believe that Bowles was one of those. Like, respects to him for making it up here, but I feel like he just wasn't ready, if that makes sense.
Yeah, perhaps not.
And, well, unfortunately, the record speaks for itself.
And so your rating is
D.
Well,
what did Kruh
get some more help. Yeah.
What do we give Kruh? Because I think I'll give him like a similar rating, probably a slightly better rating than that.
I don't remember. It might have been a D as well.
Yeah, so this
you gotta at least have a win, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, to get C or better.
Yeah.
Although I'm not sure what we gave Trigger, but yeah.
Oh, that's right. Trigger might have gotten a C. No, it was a C. It was just
well, in
solid
fairness,
team, but like they need another pitcher.
Yeah, and plus, in fairness, Trigger's also won in the HO before.
Yeah.
Trigger's one of the oldest standing HO coaches. So yeah, you still there?
Yep, I'm here.
Ready. So with that D, we are done. That's all the teams.
Woo.
This 4-hour long
I did not
stream.
expect to be on here this long.
Same, honestly. It was mainly the ratings that made it this long, because I was planning on doing what we did last season, where it's just the teams themselves and moving on. But we did some ratings and it was fun. Thank you for being basically a second co-host, basically.
Yes, the co-host.
Yeah.
The substitute co-host.
Pretty much after Pecker left or had to go.
Yeah.
I also wish that we also got more time. You know, I should probably quit this recording right now. Actually, I should do like an outro because this is more of like a outro show type of thing. Because obviously the show's over now, or the main part that people are listening to is over now. So yeah.
Okay.
Well,
stream is off, huh?
Yeah. You want to do an outro to anyone listening?
Okay. Well, who's your pick to win it all?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I think, man, I don't know. I think it's gonna be. I think it's time. I think it's time for HCI. I think it's time for HCI to take it home.
Issues.
I think it's time for HCI to take it home. He's had so many like playoff upset losses. I think and he almost did it last time. I think it's time. Although it's weird because my gut says HCI, but my heart kind of wants KC to win to keep the tradition of the second time JO champion winning.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, because
well,
my heart.
I have a hard time picking. HC3 just for. I think they need another great hitter. I don't think it's their best team. I think Killer Bat. I'd give Killer Bat the edge in that league.
enough. Yeah. Well, my heart says you. My storyline gut wants KC, but my gut says HCI. If that makes sense, because you're one of my best buddies on here, so I'd want you to win.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that would be a miracle.
Kind of. I could also. A part of me also slightly wants me to win, but at the same time, it's like I've already had my flowers. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Has anyone ever gone back to back?
No, but it's like I've already won. So like,
you could be the first. You could be the first back to back champ.
I could. Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
But if I don't, then it's okay. I'll try though.
Yeah, you gotta.
Especially now with my new team. I think my new team is a lot better now. Well,
yeah,
not like a lot
I think
better.
my pick for winning it all would probably be Killer Bat.
Ooh, you think Killer Bat's gonna be the first back 2-time HL champion?
I thought Loba was 2-time champion.
Because technically yes, but also technically no, because Loba won it in season 1 before there was an HO.
Okay, so in the modern era.
Yeah, in the modern era, because season 3 was the first HO era. You know, I wonder, like, can we like split up BBOL times in like eras? Because like seasons 0 and 1 are like the prehistoric era, in my opinion, because those are the 2 seasons without generics. Then seasons 3 to 4 are like the Middle Ages, like the experimental era, in my opinion. Because seasons 2 through 4 are like the ones with all the patches, whereas I feel like season 5 to now is the modern era. You get what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good way to divide it. But yeah, I think it's gonna be Cutter Bat would be my pick. I probably cursed them just by picking them, but good luck.
Fair enough. You never know. I also, my main hope, honestly, is just for someone who hasn't won it before to win, pretty much.
Yeah, pick me.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. I think we've covered everything that people want to hear.